my channel. I feel like a news reporter because look, your girl has written out every single symptoms and all that good stuff. Baby miracle, look, baby miracle timeline. As you can see, I did it in pink and blue because obviously, you know, the gender thing. Yeah, so I'm Julsz Tymm, and over here we have a good time all the time. And this is another video for our pregnancy series. If you're interested in all that pregnancy things and pregnancy stuff and feelings and emotion, stay tuned and let's have a good little chin wag, right? So without further ado, let's get into the video. So first thing first, let's speak about ovulation, right? So if you don't know, ovulation is a period in a girl's life where she releases an egg. And that's the only time she can get pregnant, according to science, right? So by science, that's when you're most fertile, that's when you can get pregnant, all those stuff. You're meant to do everything you can before ovulation hits so you can conceive, right? So let's go through my ovulation timeline. My fertile week / window took place week commencing between the 13th and the 19th of September. I'm very detailed, child, very detailed. My actual ovulation, the day that the egg was released from my fallopian tube, yeah, them big words there. Listen, Miracle had me doing some intense research. This child of mine had me on Google, peanut forums. I was just going ham. Anyways, ovulation took place on the 18th of September 2023. And then this is the juicy bit. This is the bit where y'all want to know, right? So, we baby danced, because obviously you can't use certain words on the internet nowadays. Everyone's very sensitive. We baby danced on the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 13th, the 15th, 17th, and 19th of September. My body released an egg on the 18th of September, and we had baby dance the 17th, which was the day before ovulation, and then the 19th, the day after ovulation. And then if the app is actually 100% accurate, we would have released an egg literally in the middle of those 2 dates. And that is why, and that is how we have miracle, you know. Obviously, you know, it's all to God be the glory, great things he has done. God has really intervened in this pregnancy. But I'm just showing you from a more medical point of view what actually took place, right? So that was ovulation, fertility week, all that stuff. That's what took place there. Now, if you are in the TTC community, which is trying to conceive community, you know how daunting the 2 weeks wait is. So you ovulate, and then there's a 2 week wait before you can actually test to see if you're pregnant or not. And this is the time when it's like, oh my gosh, you're just there thinking, oh, am I pregnant? Am I not pregnant? Did the egg and the sperm meet? Did it happen? So for the 2 week wait, that was week commencing the 19th of September all the way to the 2nd of October. So that's the wait that I had to do. That was my actual 2 week wait, right? But in that time frame, I had very minimum symptoms. Like, I was online constantly trying to see if I had any symptoms, trying to symptom spot, but it didn't really work because I literally had not a lot of symptoms going on. I felt pretty much normal. There was no real like tender breasts or, you know, the little things that you would look out for. None of that. Then I obviously took a pregnancy test on the 28th of September, and I got my big fat positive, which is abbreviated to BFP, on days post ovulation, day 10. So to be fair, that's really early. Some people even get it earlier, like 7 DPO, 6 DPO. So to get a positive at day 10 and for it to be so bright, that is like a win-win. Let's move on now. So I'm 4 weeks pregnant, right? This is week commencing the 1st of October. Again, I had very minimum symptoms, no tender breasts, to the point where I was actually worried that something was wrong. But, you know, praying and all them stuff kept me rooted and grounded. So mum found out on Friday 29th September and hubby found out on the 1st. If you watch my other video of how I found out I was pregnant, it all explains it in detail. We had an early scan due to my history of miscarriages at 4 weeks and 5 days, and that took place on the 6th of October, which is a very significant date because if you've been following my journey, that date is the actual same date as the date that I had my previous M from the year before. So that date was very emotional for me because at the same time, you know, the previous year was a very traumatic date. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to find out how everything's going, and that's the same date as when we lost, you know, the previous. It was just a lot going through my head kind of thing. On that date, it's written right here, the nurse that scanned me said she saw a very small pregnancy but did not know the location, and my heart absolutely sank. I'm just reading what I wrote, right? I literally drove home crying. But God is always good. But God is always good, and in my vessel, that is 100% sure. And then got a letter for a further reassurance scan for 6 weeks and 3 days. And that's obviously when we saw Miracle's heartbeat going ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. So week 5 of I was absolutely bloated, right? I was so bloated, like it was just my work pants could not actually button up anymore. It could zip up but it couldn't button up. Mum had to make me some makeshift belt looking thing because it was just not happening. I was bloated from the progesterone though, because when you take progesterone it does bloat you. I will do a whole different video on progesterone, on why we need to take it, and if you're struggling with fertility, why you need to ask a GP or the early pregnancy unit to actually provide you progesterone. It is a game changer, right? In that same week, I had a metallic taste in my mouth, not overly strong but very noticeable. I'll be yawning all the time, so you know that I was getting a bit tired at that point. No cravings, mild cramping here and there. So if you are pregnant, early pregnancy, and you are cramping, trust me baby, it is completely fine. As long as you're cramping without blood, and yeah, if there's no blood, you're fine, honestly speaking. But if you're cramping and there's blood, please seek medical advice, right? So week 6 of pregnancy, the week that I have been waiting for, was here. I was so nervous for the 2-week wait for this scan due to the result of what the nurse had said, but I continued praying and trusting in God, because God never fails me yet, you know. My symptoms would come and go, which made me even more anxious. I'd be searching for symptoms, etc., but all was well, regardless of the symptoms coming and going. Yeah, because honestly speaking, I didn't really have much symptoms to go off. So the metallic taste would come, go. My breasts weren't really tender or sore. I weren't really feeling as the internet would describe the early pregnancy, how you should feel. So I thought, what's going on? Hello down there, are you okay? You know, what's popping? So the symptoms that I did experience during this time was a metallic taste, on and off breast. Oh, so I did have breast. See, it's a good thing I wrote it down. I did have breast tenderness, on and off, exhaustion, no true cravings, right? The beginning of the week, I believe I was craving, I was craving Coca-Cola bottle sweets, which I never eat. But, I ate a whole packet. Damn, y'all gonna think I be lying to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's just a memory. Okay, I ate a whole packet. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. This week I had the 6 weeks and 3 day scan, and the nurse found everything in the right place. fetal pole, gestational sac, baby, and most importantly, Miracle's heartbeat. And that is what we wanted to hear. That was the miracle that we were praying for, and God really came through. It says, I was over the moon. I was offered another reassurance scan, which I happily accepted, and that would be in 2 weeks' time at my 8-week point. So week 7 of pregnancy, I had some breast tenderness, but again, that will come and go. No metallic taste in my mouth this week. See what I mean? My symptoms will literally come, go, come, go, come, go. The beginning of the week, my breast felt extremely heavy, especially when I woke up for work. Exhausted, was feeling tired. On the 28th of October, visited my friend, and Mum was eating a egg muffin, and it smelled so strong and stink! ! Defo not a fan of the egg smell, but can eat egg. See guys, we weren't lying, because look, it's all documented right here. So then at the 8 weeks of pregnancy, I had breast tenderness has been more present. So I guess for that whole week, it's developed a lot more. Like when I take off my bra, or when I wake up and go and get out of bed, as I sleep on my stomach for now. So the breast tenderness was like tender. So today the metallic taste is back. So at week 8, the metallic taste came back. I had my 8 weeks and 3 days scan and saw Miracle with the strongest heartbeat and growing beautifully. Miracle is shaped the way they are meant to be shaped. We are still speculating if Miracle is a boy or a girl. That was very early on, right? You can't really tell anyways. Hubby thinks boy, Mum thinks girl. I am unsure. We are heading to week 9, and I am excited and can't wait to see Miracle at week 12. Yay. Because after week 8, I did not get another scan till week 12. So I had to wait a whole 4 weeks before I could see Miracle again. So week 9 of pregnancy, I felt sick in bed and had to run to the bathroom to vomit. It was a lot and very chunky. Unfortunately, I didn't write why I vomited or what I ate. For that week, it says not much symptoms. So as I said, my symptoms will come, go, come, go, come, go. So week 9, there wasn't really much going on. Do you know what I mean? Then 10 weeks of pregnancy, I was exhausted and I loved sleeping. I would just be sleeping whenever I could. You know, where I could catch a sleep, I would be sleeping. So week 10, craving soft boiled eggs. Interesting. I craved it, but I craved soft boiled eggs, but I didn't actually have soft boiled eggs. So 11 weeks pregnant. Breast felt tenderish on Monday. Very exhausted. Just wanted my bed, right? Trying to eat healthier. You know, health is wealth, and they tell you the best thing you can do for your baby is to eat healthy. Make sure you're incorporating more vegetables, more fruits in your diet. Excuse me. And that is what I honestly tried to do. So week 12 of pregnancy, which a lot of people pray to get to, you know, I think viability of pregnancy is 24 weeks, but in my books, from you conceive and get the pregnancy test, girl, you pregnant. You is pregnant. You're having a baby, all that good stuff. So week 12 now, I had my 12-week scan on Monday the 27th of November at 9 a.m. Oh, that's very detailed. Very, very detailed. Everything was perfect. No issues, all thanks to God. Miracle also gave us a wave. Like, do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Miracle waved to us like that. You could see Miracle's hand go up and gave us a little wave, which was the most sweetest thing ever. Unfortunately, we don't have a video of it because the NHS doesn't actually allow you to record pictures, video, nothing, right? Decided I would book a private scan as I wanted videos and pictures on my phone, as NHS only provides one picture. And I think that was a free one that time, but normally they charge you. I think it's about £3.50 per picture. Oh yeah, it says here, Miracle waved to us on scan. See, all detailed, babes, all detailed. Felt exhausted again. Went through all baby clothes we had and sorted them, boy and girl. This week in pregnancy, I was peeing a lot. Began working from home full time on the 30th of November. Due to the distance of my workplace, guys, I was traveling 2 hours there, 2 hours back. It was the most exhausting thing I've ever experienced. I just could not do that office. I could not commute no more. I could not. And, you know, God bless my manager for being so understanding, because, honey child, it was a lot. You know, my manager's been understanding, and then my GP also said, boom, she's pregnant, she can't do that journey. And moreover, I had to carry a laptop every single day as well. Like, it was just too much. It was too much. Food, I had noodles with mayo and nuggets and seaweed. Oh, that sounds delicious. But you know, I can't find that. I've been looking for that seaweed, and Morrison is so wicked and bad, man. I can't find that nowhere. And then it says, visited my friend on the 2nd of December. Felt a little flutter whilst driving home from her house. So that's why I told you guys, you know, at the first flutter I really felt was at 12 weeks, and I won't lie, because it's all hair, honey, all hair. And then this is the week that I also got my MAP B1 form and exemption form for the pharmacy. So if you're from the UK and you're pregnant, your employment will actually require a MAP B form to actually confirm your pregnancy. They're not going to say, oh, she's pregnant, okay, let's take it as gospel. They want a medical certificate to say, yes, she's pregnant. On the form, you'll have your name, your date of birth, how many weeks you are, and it will actually have your doctor's signature and all that fancy stuff. So I got my MAP form from 12 weeks, which was amazing, because some people don't get theirs for 24, 21 weeks, which is so far along. And that commences our first trimester video, symptoms and feelings. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've literally loved retelling that story of those weeks that have passed. It's been an amazing journey so far. Yeah, stick around and stay tuned for the second trimester. I've literally written everything out, guys. So you're still to get the second trimester video symptoms and also the third trimester video symptoms. So stick around, and as you know, I'm Julsz Tymm, and over here we have a good time all the time. Please subscribe, like, comment and share, and I will see you shortly. Okay, my Julsz? Bye!